Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 11 of our All-the-Mod 7 Season 2 Let's Play series. Today, as you can see, we're getting ourselves a nice fancy sword. And doing a whole bunch of other cool stuff, so let's get started. Welcome back, my friends, to another wonderful day here in the world of TheAndrata in All the Mods 7 Season 2. Where today, well, we got some things to talk about. We got some stuff I worked on in between episodes. You can maybe see a little bit of rearrangement in here, not terribly too much and everything. But yeah, we got stuff. So last episode we had left off and we were working on setting botany pots up here, right? Or I'm sorry, bonsai pots. Went ahead and moved my inventory connector to the center just because it was bothering me being over there and not being centered. I actually kind of want to run cables that way just to have them there. But yeah, anyway. So what we have here is a setup. So I went ahead and made more bonsai pots essentially. So what you do is you just make your bonsai pots. Only one of these has the All-the-modium axe, obviously, because I don't have that much All-the-modium. So this guy's the only one that has it. The other guys are using netherite since we have basically infinite netherite available to us. They are going to run out fairly soon though. They only got 530-ish durability each. So it is a little bit unfortunate, but we're going to start to run out there. But as we can switch to All-the-modium, that'd be great. But basically the same exact setup that we had before. The interesting thing is when you set up a pipe to pull out of this, you don't need a hopper. So you just need the pickaxe that you had. And then it'll pull down. So all of those are linked to this oak drawer, which has everything in it. And then this guy is set to automatically pull the spruce logs in. Since there's so many spruce logs, it's defaulting to pulling the spruce logs. I don't know if it can pull sticks or something else in, but I haven't had any issues with it yet. And then it gets a little funky. For some reason, the auto outputting is not working to go into drawers. I don't know what's going on there, but basically what's happening is I have to have a pipe sitting here up at the top that pulls out the spruce logs, puts them into the oak drawer. It is what it is. Not too big of a deal. So yeah, we have 4,000 charcoal sitting in here right now with the capability of having 16,000 because I gave it a copper upgrade. And then that's just running down straight into our Sterling Dynamo to make sure that thing stays full, so it's always got power. So basically we have infinite power, not very much power, but we have an infinite power loop going on. I also went ahead and expanded this up one level here, just so that in case we need to build anything else, you're going to notice I use spruce planks because I don't have oak, but it is what it is. We may swap out all the other stuff for spruce just so that it matches, but I tried to match the theme, basically just add on another level. It's literally exactly the same height and everything, just another level. You may be wondering where I got all my cobblestone from. I have a nifty little cobble. I forgot I can jump off of things now. I have a cobble generator going on. Just a vanilla Minecraft cobble gen. Water dug down a block so that the water stays. Lava flows. What's different is this modular router. Modular routers are a fantastic mod. One of my favorite mods because it has so many capabilities. If you've never used it, definitely check it out. Very simple to make. It literally is just some iron and iron bars and then a little bit of redstone and paper. That gets you 6 blank modules. Each blank module makes you 4 routers. And then inside of the router, we have modules. For this case, we have what's called a breaker module, which just breaks blocks that's in front of it, or well, whatever direction you say. It's just a blank module with a pickaxe. I chose iron for this case. And then we have a sender module, which just pushes items up. So it uses those same exact blank modules that we made to make the routers and then just a couple extra items. And basically what we have here is a breaker module that is configured to break to the front and a sender module that is configured to send to the top. And it just goes into this nice nifty oak drawer, which is bound to our system so we can see all of the cobble in here. Perfect. I love it. So then we can smelt up the cobble as needed and make the extra bricks. But we have some extra, so I don't need to worry about it right now. Apparently, I guess I could have done stone brick stairs around to make it look a little nicer. Whatever. I didn't. It's okay. Yeah. But anyway, that's that. So taking that concept for our bonsai pots there, I went ahead and set up the exact same, for the most part, in our mining dimension, because we weren't getting enough coal. We're having a bottleneck, right? We were running out of coal overall. So I basically set up the exact same thing over here in our area, in our mining area to do so, but with a lot more botany pots. Again, nope. Can I have my Paxel and my axe back? Again, we're going to run out and it's going to eventually stop, but it allowed me to kick this off and it allowed me to put upgrades into our Sterling Dynamo. We are upgraded to reinforced and integral because all it is signalum, which signalum is super easy in an induction smelter. Redstone, copper, silver, all three of which we have in abundance. And then electrum is just silver and gold. Bam, easy peasy. And then our auxiliary reaction chamber is, again, signalum, silver, and then a hardened glass, which is just nether quartz, obsidian, and sand. Super simple stuff. Very easy to make. So we have those upgraded. So now this is pushing out 480 RF per tick, which is causing our builder to be able to run significantly faster than it was before. Again, like I said, we're going to run out of netherite pickaxes, and I'm not going to worry about it until we can get to All-the-modium, I guess. We'll just let it run as is. We have, 1.8 thousand charcoal sitting here in the queue ready to go for this. So we'll see how it ends up being. This is a netherite furnace. Did I augment this? No. So it's just a regular furnace. It's doing the thing. And it works well. Pipes pulling out. What happens here is I have the charcoal actually gets routed to the drawer as well as to the right back to the netherite furnace. So it pulls out the charcoal here, routes it back into the netherite furnace into the fuel input slot so that it can run itself, and then the excess goes there. So this is set up as a round robin, so it'll put one in each. One here, one here. Since this is full, it's putting all of it here as needed. Yeah. Let's go ahead and fill this back up. Bam, and let's go check out where our mining location is and see how far we've gotten. You can see we've gotten quite a lot farther, actually. Let's go ahead and shift. I do have my jetpack and everything, but yeah, no All-the-modium yet. Depressing. Haven't found any more All-the-modium other than those couple pieces that we had, but we have this entire space to destroy, so I'm not like too concerned about it. There will be more All-the-modium that shows up into the system. But for now, yeah, we're kind of sort of stalled out. That's gold ore. That's not All-the-modium. That's gold ore as well. Looks similar, but it's not. Yeah, so that's that. While I'm here, I should have done it when I was over there. Yeah, there are like no trees over in this way. I need to get a blazing archwood tree. I want to set up a volcanic source link for our R's, so that way we can get a bunch of source being generated and everything for future expansion, since we have the bonsai pot and everything. But I need a blazing archwood tree, not one of these vexing or whatever these are. So I'm going to run around here until I find a red tree. The tree is red. Completely forgot I had a jetpack available to me, and there we go. Now I can go find my red tree, and I'm only at 80% throttle too. Okay, so there we go. Red tree. We move faster now. Let's grab this guy. Need one of your saplings. Thank you, buddy. Perfect. Okay, and with that, we'll now be able to set up our volcanic source link, which will allow us to just generate more source overall, and basically an infinite amount of it. Instead of having to have an actual traditional tree farm or anything like that, which can be laggy when it's breaking down the trees and all that good stuff, we set up a bonsai pot, which is significantly more lag friendly. Both of these are already 100% full, so it's really not that big of a deal to do this right now, but we're going to do it anyway. So what we need to do is set up a couple different things. We need a bonsai pot to output to the arcane pedestal. Yes. So let's go ahead and set this up. Let's set it up over like here. We'll set relays and stuff as needed, but we're going to put this over here. So we have our arcane pedestal, and we're going to get our volcanic source link. It's going to not do that. It's going to do that. Sit on top of that. Okay, so the pedestal is going to feed the source link because the items are going to go into the top of it. Then we can have a bonsai pot with a item pipe. Connect there. And then the bonsai pot can connect there. We can set it to extract. Bam. Get a piece of dirt, which I didn't grab. Yeah, we're going to rob a piece of dirt from over here. so I don't have to go back home. Piece of dirt, one of these blazing archwood saplings, and then this fancy netherite pickaxe that I made. So what this should do is pull the items into this, and from what I understand, it's going to actually be able to eat all of the outputs of the blazing archwood sapling. The sapling, the sticks, and the logs will be eaten by the volcanic source link, and it creates infinite source, essentially. As long as we can get, like an All-the-modium pickaxe eventually in there, we'll be good to go. But that'll fill up our source jars, which are already full. We don't have to worry about it right now, but for future Ars Nouveau, our agronomic source link is not going to be the greatest forever. So we want to prep for other options in the future. I put my cobblestone away. That's my building blocks. Just making sure that we have everything that we need put away properly. Yeah, and we're doing good. We're doing good on all of our resources. I like this whole setup that we have with our builders. It is fantastic. Like, look at that. We have 8,000 raw copper. We have a ton of coal. We have lapis. We have diamonds. Emeralds are still our bottleneck, but we have 15 of them. That's actually not too bad. Honestly, what was it they needed emeralds? There was something that needed emeralds. I think 15 is more than enough for what we need. Yeah, like, we're doing good. I do want to get set up today. If you can see on my to-do list, I kind of have a couple different things that I want to work on. First things first, I want to start working towards Evilcraft. Evilcraft is a mod that it uses the power of dark gems and evilness and dark gems and all that stuff. What it does is it allows you to get a bunch of nifty tools and a bunch of nifty features and stuff like that. There's spawners, there's mob killers that can kill them as player drops, and they're fairly cheap, like spikes. These things right here, super cheap. A dark gem and an iron ingot, and then if you put a plate underneath it, it damages mobs, and it damages them as if you were a player. So you'll get the drops, plus you're extracting their blood from them, which is the key crafting ingredient for Evilcraft. And there's a bunch of different stuff. Like there's necromancer stuff, summons hordes of zombies. What we're working towards right now is the vengeance pickaxe, because it comes with Fortune 5 by default. And if we can get Fortune 5, that would be great for when we get the All-the-modium, right? More All-the-modium is always better. With this, it does come with the Curse of Vengeance, which will spawn vengeance spirits. However, we can use what is known as the Purifier to pull the enchants off. As you can see, it's a disenchanter. And if we make what's called a book, which is a book that is infused with blood, it will allow you to pull the enchants off onto a book, and then we can put it on any pickaxe. So we can put it on an All-the-modium pickaxe or our Paxel or whatever, and get set up with Fortune 5, and we can even get more than one of these and get Fortune 7 or whatever, and it's really not that expensive. Like, we're not doing too difficult things in Evilcraft right now. So these are the things that we need to get. In order to start this, though, we need to get what's known as the blood extractor. The blood extractor is how we're going to get our initial bits of blood from the mod. So we're going to make ourselves some spikes, and then we're going to make ourselves the blood extractor. And what this does is it allows you to, extract blood from mobs. Now this says auto supply. I don't entirely know what that is going to do for us. It also doesn't work. Oh, there we go. I'm going to assume there's items that take blood, like, this looks like a magnet kind of thing. Kineticator. This looks like, our invigorating, removes bad and potion effects. The blood extractor, I'm assuming, will use this, or this will use the blood extractor to fill up its inventory. So this is kind of like a battery of blood. So anyway, what we need to do is get, I think it's a total of 9 buckets. We're going to make a 3x3 of this blood, and then we're going to let it convert over, and we're going to do some fancy stuff. We're going to make a powerful dark gem, this thing, and use this to automate making more blood and stuff for us. This is kind of cool, though. Look, you can get looting automatically. There's a bunch of stuff. Like, it's a pretty cool mod. There's brooms too. You can fly. Like, bam. It also has a fancy chest, item repairing. With the blood chest, you can automatically repair any items that you throw into it. So you throw it into there, provide it with blood, and it auto repairs. Nifty, just like mending. So anyway, we need to kill some mobs. We probably should make 2 of these because we need a total of 9 buckets, I believe. So this is gonna be a passive thing that we're gonna work on over the course of the next few episodes. As night comes, I will run around and slay some mobs. I probably should see, do we have the capability? Why I came up here to do this, I don't know. The All-the-modium sword, that's gonna require, if I got the roller, it would require 1. So 1, 2, 3. 3. We do have exactly 3 All-the-modium left. I could make the sword, which is going to be significantly better, take no durability, and 59 attack damage is nothing to scoff at. Though it's a very slow attack speed, right? The higher the number, the slower it is. Isn't that correct? I always forget when it comes to attack speed which one's better. But I think that the higher it is, the lower. I don't remember. Anyway, so what we need to do is get a roller. No, it wasn't a roller. Yeah, it was a roller, right? This darn JEI thing. Roller. This guy. Yeah, because we have an extruder. We need a roller. So let's go ahead and grab the roller then. Should be an electronic circuit. I should have the stuff needed for this. Let's make 2 sets of those. Let's make aluminum gears. That's the only way to make the aluminum gears. I can't use the other aluminum gears. Nope. It's a good thing we have like infinite resources available to us at the moment. A machine block. I made a bunch of industrial grade metal by accident. When we had our setup up here, the whole drawer, when I had last episode, when I had everything set up over here and the bonsai pot was doing its thing, and we had barrels, the barrels were getting filled up with stuff that I was putting into my system. And then so I was putting iron ingots because we were cooking up iron ingots. Yeah, all those iron ingots were getting pulled into my gold furnace and getting smelted to industrial grade metal. So we have a ton of industrial grade metal here because I didn't catch it for a little bit. So we have 151. So yeah, nice. Roller. So I guess I need to get like access to this. Can we go off of the backside here? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. It is the worst looking machine in the world, but it works. Okay, so we need 2 plates, right? I don't want to mess this up. 2 plates, which is in the roller. Bam. And then we need 1 rod, which is in the extruder. And we should maybe get some overclocker upgrades for those, because I'm impatient. But honestly, how often are we going to be using those? Okay, so there's 1. And this will just help us kill mobs faster. Plus, it'll help when I go fight Endermen for Ender Pearls and stuff. And it'll allow us to get more blood. I think this is a worthy usage of our last bits of All-the-modium. So there we go. All-the-modium sword, indestructible. And it's a pretty quick sword. So maybe the higher the number, the faster. I'm not entirely... I'm still always confused about that. Like that iron sword that we had. Iron sword. All right, swing. Swing. Okay, so the lower the number, the slower, because it's taking a second. You see it goes down and then it comes up. It goes down and then comes up. This one goes down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so the higher the number, the better. I thought it was like 1, and this is like 5.5 milliseconds attack speed, and the other was 1.5 milliseconds attack speed, but apparently not. I'm wrong. So anyway, I want to work on getting a couple of things. So while we're working on getting the blood extractor and doing that thing, let's go ahead and get ourselves a crusher from Mechanism. I'm going to have to go get some lava. We're also going to need a couple basic control circuits. That's going to require us to get some osmium. And the reason for that is we can then triple our ancient debris. So let's grab like... Can we do... How much do we have in here? Yeah, we can do that much. So we're going to put those away. We're going to grab some steel. Do I have enough steel? No. Do I have any steel? It looks like no. Let's grab some iron. Again, remember, I messed up all my iron. We need iron. We're going to need some charcoal. You have 240, so that's 12 steel we'll be able to do. Because remember, it takes twice the amount. And then we're going to just go ahead and cook up a whole batch of those things. And we're going to do the same with redstone once that's done. And we can do the same with diamond when that's done too. Like that way all these machines are ready to go. And it's going to take a minute for all this to process. Let's do those. And look, it's nighttime. We may start going and fighting some mobs. Let's turn my jetpack on. We're gonna go fly around and go mob hunting. Granted, I did light this area up quite well, so finding mobs to kill is going to be fun. So we got some blood? Yeah, check that out. We're filling up. I'm absolutely not scared. My armor, I got 59 like armor on my boots. I'm not going to take much damage from any of these things now. I'm fairly immune to most stuff at the moment, even with just AlltheModium. Even with just the boots, like that's a ridiculous amount of armor that we have available to us. And we're going to one-shot everything because, you know, 50-something attack damage is quite ridiculous. Okay, it'd be nice to find some Endermans. Do skeletons have blood? I don't know. I wouldn't think so, but they might. Let's go up here to our abandoned ruins. You know, there's stuff up here. Why am I getting... Oh, I ran through. There's poison ivy. That happened to me last time. And I was like, what did I take damage from? Poison ivy over here. What do you know? Let's see. This guy. There we go. Killed a skeleton. Looks like we got a skull out of that, maybe? Yeah. How we doing on our blood? We're getting there. We're almost actually both of these full. I'm going to go ahead and run around some more, kill some more things. We'll come back. Well, it was unintended, but I happened to stumble upon this, like, dungeon looking thing, so I figure might as well explore it. We are full on our blood already, but like maybe there's some cool stuff in here. Let's light it up a little bit. There's some chests. There's a lot of pathways. I think I explored one of these once in AlltheMod 7 before. You can get some pretty decent stuff out of this. Yep, there's a zombie spawner. I don't want to break that, actually. We'll keep that. Need to get some cardboard going for mechanism. Anything good inside of you? A golden apple for sure. Wild and horn. We don't need some brick stairs. We don't need seagrass. We don't need a bezoar is pretty nice to have, I guess, in case we get poisoned. Cattail sprout. Remember, we have our I forgot. I'm telling you guys to remember, as I am forgetting, we have our extra backpack here, so I can shove stuff in there. I just want to light this thing up appropriately. All right, let's go explore. We're not taking any damage or anything, so I'm not really concerned about exploration now. There's another spawner. We'll go ahead and start breaking them as we go, just so that we don't have to deal with them. Oh, this looks intense. This is kind of a creepy room. Like, what's this? We got like a sacrificial room with some, you know, iron bars and a piece of redstone. Interesting. What do we got, though? What goodies do we got? Another golden apple. Okay, nothing too crazy. I'm not seeing anything like mind-blowing out of that. This just looks like a tomb. Some soul sand, which is very annoying, actually. Yeah, is this just a like a mausoleum? Is that what this would be called? Is there any good loot? Like, I'm talking like good loot. I'm out of torches. Lots of heads. I mean, heads are advantageous. We can come back and get heads, I guess, later. But yeah, nothing worth doing or anything like that. So let's just go ahead and pop home. I'm done. We explored. They didn't seem like there was terribly too much in there. Maybe I'm missing something. There's spawners. We'll have spawners aplenty when we need them inside of there, but nothing at the moment. Let's go ahead and grab all this stuff. We're gonna put it away, except for the. Oop, nope. See, that's what I didn't want to put away. That was the extractor. Yeah. Okay. How are you doing? You're still cooking up your things. So we're going to just hold on to these diamonds. Okay, so then what we need to do is take these blood extractors and create a 3x3 pool. We're going to throw a dark gem in there, and then we need to actually let this blood harden up. Sounds gross, but you know what? It is. Can we just take this out with this? Yeah, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6. I don't know if you can make an infinite, so we're just going to go ahead and use 9 total blocks. We're going to grab ourselves our dark gem. throw it in there. And there we go. Now we're going to let the rest of this harden up because we needed hardened blood to make the purifier, right? Hardened blood shards. What happens is over time, this will just congeal, essentially. It's gross, but it congeals up, and then you can let it, you can harvest it, but when you harvest it, you want to make sure you use a flint and steel in order to get those hardened blood shards. If you don't use a flint and steel, you will not get the shards. You'll just get it'll turn it back into flowing blood. Anyway, I think that's probably going to be wrapping up point for this episode. You know what? Let me grab that crusher real quick. I lied. I forgot what we were working on, to be honest with you. Crusher. That's you. We should have the iron. And we just need to turn that into steel. I need 4 of these. I really wish we could have a time in a bottle right now. Oh, that's not until we got to go to the end. Maybe if I go running around and getting enough ender pearls, we can just go to the end and then I can fly. We don't have to. We can probably take out the end dragon, to be honest with you. But maybe we should. Maybe we're gonna go to the end soon. I think we're gonna go to the end soon. I would love to find some unobtainium. That'd be great to see. I just want the 3. I just want the time in a bottle, man. Like that's all. That's all I want. Time in a bottle. Smelt up. And crusher. Oh, and I still need 2 buckets of lava. All right, be back. All right, lava gained. Done. Crusher. There we go. Now we're kind of sort of out of room here for this. Yeah, this is fun. I'm really gonna need to rearrange. Unfortunately, our house is really just not big enough, but I kind of want to keep using it until at least I can't anymore. And then that ancient debris that we had goes into here. So what happens is this will get crushed. It's gonna run out of power. We're not gonna have enough. We're not really using the multi-servo press at the moment. There we go. So we'll let this crush up. And what happens is when this gets crushed, it turns into, let's see, where is it? Dirty netherite scrap. And then the dirty netherite scrap can be enchanted or enriched into netherite scrap. So we get 3 per ore instead of the 2 that we were getting before. So let's take those. We're going to take these. And we're going to throw them over here. And then we're going to get extra out of them. Yeah, but there we go. So we can go ahead and throw all those in there. So that way we have extra for any other craftings that we're going to need. And then we're going to do the same with our redstone and diamond. But that's going to be it for this rainy episode. I am tired of the rain, and it is a good thing we are getting into Evilcraft, because Evilcraft has a weather manipulator. Weather something. Yeah. Something weather related where we can get rid of rain. I don't want rain. Rain drives me nuts when we're playing. It's annoying to deal with. You got the sound playing in the background for you guys. Plus, it always makes everything so dark, and it's just it also causes my videos to be massive in size because the frames are changing. Every one of these frames is changing. So when we're rendering, it can't do any sort of cheat codes and skip the frames that are not changed. So yeah, large files. Longer uploads. Anyway, that's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I know it was a bit of an eclectic episode. We kind of worked on a lot of little miscellaneous things, but we're getting there to the point where we can now start working on some cool stuff and go do some cool exploration and things like that. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.